Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's continue to talk about web design frameworks. So the latter three factors. So the third one, we need to ask ourselves three questions. So what are they? Two what and one why. So the first one is what are you offering? What does the web page offering? What is the company offering? What product? What service, right? So this is about the first question. And the second question is, why should I pick you? So is there any unique value proposition to show I should purchase, right? So you need to send some strong information about why people think your product is very good and very fit. It's very fit for them. So give them several reasons or several proofs. The third question is, what do you want me to do next? So viewers want to be very clear. So after this, the current step, what could be the following step for them to follow, right? So I'd like to take the jobbox.com, jobboxbasic.com as an example to answer these three questions. The first one, what's offering? The second one, why I should pick you? The third question, what's the next? So here, let's scroll it down to get a rough idea about this Jobbox Basic. It's about hierarchy, right? And paragraphs and pictures, animation. Okay. Q&A. Again, the button and some general links to the company or the products. Okay, so do you find answers to the first question? To the first what question? So what's offering? So here, for Jobbox Basic, it's very clear. If you sign up for free, you will get 2 gigabytes of storage and start accessing and sharing photos, documents, and other files from any device with your friends, with your colleagues, with your co-workers, right? So it's very clear. For the first what question, and second one, why we should pick you. So what's the most important or most useful feature for customers? So 2 gigabytes is not very large, but in the most occasion, especially in the occasion which is not involved in big data, 2 gigabytes is a pretty decent size of storage, right? And sharing, collaborate with your colleagues, it's a good thing, especially during some special times like like now. And when you scroll it down, you can find some other answers to the second question. So why? Because you can access your files anywhere. You can access from your laptop, from your iPad, from your Mac, from your from your hotel room. And also backup files is very easy, and share and collaborate on files and so on. So let's move on to the third question. What are we going to do next? So let's make a trial. So sign up for free. Let's make a click here, okay? Let's see what will happen. So here we have to fill in the form, very simple one. So you need to give your first name, last name, email, and password. And so in this way, you will create an account for JAWBox Basic. So it's very clear. This blanks, these spaces, you should fill in, right? So the following steps are very clear. And it's also the answers to the third question. So what's next? So I would say, considering the 3 questions, 2 words and 1 why, JAWBox Basic homepage does a very good job. Do you agree with me? And you can ask the same 3 questions for any web page you are interested in. You can make yourself self-analysis. Let's move back to the slides. Okay. And the fourth aspect is about the segments. Segments, here we mean the customer segments. So you can divide your customer targets into different segments. And the most popular one, or the most used segments, we call it as new customers or existent customers. Other customers are returning customers, or are they new customers? Okay. The question is why customer segments are important for conversion, because we are talking about web design, and web design, the end objective is about conversion, right? So why here we care about the segments? Because the traffic you get from the viewers could be composed of different segments of customers. So you need to, within the same web page, you need to accommodate the needs from different segments of your customers. So like, here's an example for the Best Buy website. How does Best Buy appeal to multiple shopper segments? Search versus category navigation. So let's take an example, new customers and existent customers, okay? So I don't know whether you can see it clearly or not. But for this homepage is not the newest one. It's several years ago, several months ago. So here, I think you can see it clearly. So here, here's a button, Shop Now. And it's about a Dell laptop advertisement. So it says that $150 off for this laptop. And so it's about some specific product. But I would say that considering the new customers and existing customers, I would say that if you click this button, account, so for new customers, you will be directed to a form to fill in your name, your address, your payment type, and payment information. For the existing customers, this account button will lead you to some login page, so you can log in and start your this time deal. Okay. New versus returning customer. Here's a screenshot of Netflix, and as you can see, there's no navigation bar here, right? Because the Netflix is almost the number one in the area of which it is in. So here we have two buttons. The upper right one is sign in, and the middle one, more prominent button, is join free for a month. So from the size, from the location of these two buttons, what kind of information you can deduce from? For me, from because we are talking about the customer segments, right? So for me, I would say that Netflix is put more resources to attract new customers instead of existing customers, because this button is much bigger than the right upper one, and also the location is more prominent. It's in the middle, and it's very obvious location. Much easier for new customers to find it and make the click, right? And the last factor for this web design framework is mobile first. So mobile first. I believe we talked a little bit about it. So why mobile applications is so important nowadays? Because mobile, especially smartphone users, the number of smartphone users keeps increasing, and especially the traffic from mobile users is also increasing, steadily increasing. But for the traffic from laptops, It's kind of stable. So to attract more traffic, you should provide not only the the laptop version of your website, but also the mobile application. Okay, here I listed 2 links to show the web design tips, and each one includes a mobile first design principle. And here we say that first means we should, first of all, before the web design, we should set up an objective, which is to say we should build up the website very fit to the mobile application. And there's another technical concern or technical consideration, because if you put the mobile first policy as it is, your web page will be almost automatically adapted to the laptop version. Behind this automatically adaptation, it is some computer science technology. But if you put laptop as your first, instead of mobile first, you put laptop or desktop first, the things will be different. Because in that case, you will not only to design the web page to fit the laptop or desktop, but also because there is no technology to convert the web pages, which is very fit to the laptop, into the mobile version. So second, in addition to your laptop version, you need to make some big change or big adaptation to get your mobile application, mobile version. So there are 2 factors why mobile first matters, or mobile first it does, things should be done like this. So first one, the traffic, right? And the second one, technology. You can see the notes under the slides, okay? I'm not going to go into detail. And here, I copy to, the left one is about a mobile version, and the right one is about the desktop version. So if you design this first, then this one is almost automatically adapted. But if you design this, create desktop version first, then you cannot be, automatically adapted to mobile version. So do things in the right direction. And do we also think about the conversion? So conversion rate optimization, which here we mean that we need to do some testing. So A/B testing. A/B testing means just keep one mini feature or mini part as different. At the same time, keep everything else be the same. So like this one. So can you tell the only difference between these two? Yes, the color of the button, right? So you can make some testing and to see which version will get a higher conversion rate. In that case, you will get a higher traffic by using the right color, right? Okay. We've finished the last three aspects for web design principles. So 3 questions, 2 words, 1 why. And segments, right? You need to accommodate different customer segments. And the last one is mobile first. Okay, that's all for the second video of chapter 2. Thank you.